Welcome back, CATatoes, to my channel for another new episode of our Solar System Legacy Challenge. This is Generation 4 Mars, episode 17. So we are here this morning with Mason, and if you guys don't remember, or if you didn't watch in the last episode, he officially is now boyfriend and girlfriend with, where is she? Here she is, with Deborah. And so Deborah, she was the one who actually asked to be his girlfriend. So he did not ask her. She came over and asked him, hey, I want to move further with you. And so it says that they're soulmates. They have amazing compatibility, and that, you know, he thinks she's admirable. They're deeply connected, which all of that's great. But I'm going to be honest with you guys. Mason has woken up this morning and he's kind of feeling, I hate to say it, but like buyer's remorse. Like he's having, like, after the fact that now he's accepted to be her boyfriend, that he's just not sure about it. I mean, it's one of those things to where, which, by the way, I'm going to have us go ahead and travel to the gym. He wants to get a workout in before he heads to work. So we are going to bring our boy Field with us. But yeah, so he is basically trying to figure out all of his feelings and emotions with everything, because he thinks that with Deborah, she's very professional. She's very serious, right? And he knows that she's a good person. He knows that she's kind. She's very professional. She's very focused and ambitious. And he does like that. He's attracted to it. But he just feels like there's something still missing. Like it's almost as if she's too serious about life. Like he feels like she doesn't necessarily know how to relax. Like, yes, they did woohoo together in the last episode for the first time and everything, which was great and he enjoyed it, but still, like, he feels like she's missing a sense of adventure because she doesn't seem to ever really want to take time off work. She's not really a big fan of going on vacations and things, and not that that's like a huge deal breaker, but it's just he can't quite put his finger on it. He just feels like there is just something not there. And I don't know about you guys, but I have been in that kind of situation in a relationship before where I just was not sure like what to do. Like I felt like I was in this relationship with this guy, and I just felt like yeah, I enjoyed being able to hold hands and have someone to be with, and he was really nice and all of that, but it was just like there was something that just wasn't clicking and wasn't there. And, you know, and it's okay, and it happens. So I totally feel for Mason. Like he's trying, he really is. But, you know, sometimes things just don't work out and aren't in the cards for us. So anyways, last night I had him tinkering at his robotics workstation. He was creating some mechanisms, which I think those are in his inventory, maybe? I don't know, but he did build a red RC quadcopter. And then I was able to get his robotic skill up to level 8. So I'm thinking he will be able to get promoted today, which would be fantastic because he's already at level 8 of his career. So he is supposed to max out his career. So like he is doing really, really well for himself. Mason is now, he finished up his heavy lifting workout, and I just saw our Aunt Eve. There she is. And look at her, guys. Doesn't she look so good? She looks so cute. Oh my goodness. And I forgot to tell you guys, I was looking at our family members and I found out that Eve actually has gotten married. Her spouse is this Alfredo. I don't think I've ever met anyone with the name Alfredo, but Alfredo Miyamoto is her husband. And so, yeah, she has gotten married. So I'm really happy for her. That is just wonderful. She seems really happy that she's living her best life and moving on. And I feel like Mason, I feel like he's really bulked up lately. Like I know he has been working out and he is supposed to max out his fitness skill, which, what are we even at? I forget. Fitness. Wow, he's already he's about to max it out. I didn't even realize we were that close. And oh, Fifi looks like he's lost some weight too. So everybody just seems to be all focused on health lately. But it looks like he's excited to see one of his old college friends. He's like, yeah, man, still working in town, you know, doing my thing. But Mason here is about to leave for work in a few minutes. So I will see you guys after with hopefully that promotion. Mason should be home any second now, so let's see everyone. Here it comes, here it comes. Yes, promotion. Promoted to mechanical genius. So he'll make an additional 99 simoleons per hour for a grand total of 435 per hour. That is insane. He has also received the following bonus: Exomech helmet, 2,725 simoleons, and his next shift is at 1. So he works, 1 to 8. Ooh, that's so late. I don't like that. But anyways, so he is already at level 9 of his career. So he is absolutely killing it. Like, he is making so much money at this point. But it is Friday night and his friends are wanting to go and hang out. They are going to go to the art district, I believe it is. So we're just going to have him come in here, take a speedy shower so that he can freshen himself up from work, make sure he's not stinky by any means. And he did actually have Deborah message and she wanted to go out with him tonight. But guys, he turned her down. Yeah, he did it. He turned her down and told her that he already had plans with the guys, which she was disappointed about. I'm going to head to the Spice Festival, try some pho. Would you like to go? Oh my gosh, Meredith. She wants to come. So we'll tell her that we were already heading that way and we will meet her there. He's just going to freshen up here for a minute and we're going to head on out. Oh, celebrate his birthday. Is it his birthday? It can't be his birthday. Okay, so I did just check. And oh my gosh, I forgot where it was again. We still have 3 days. So guys, Mason's birthday is coming up real soon. But anyways, let's go ahead and head out with all of our peeps. We have arrived with our crew. We did invite Meredith to come with us. We've got Yutaka, Saya, Field, and June. So they all decided that instead of heading to the arts quarter, they were going to come over here to enjoy the Spice Festival. So I figured that would be the best thing for them to all do. So we're going to have them all come and attempt the spicy curry challenge together. If I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure, didn't Mason make it already for being like the spice curry champion? I think he did. But here they all come. They are just racing over here as quick as they can, which I do love. And isn't this that India Powell? Yeah, that's the girl that our grandpa slept with. And I still don't know why she's only an adult and hasn't died yet. She should be an elder. But okay, here they all go. Where did Mason go? Mason, why are you going all the way over here? Oh my gosh, look, there's Eve. Hey Eve, what you doing? She's out for a night out to have fun. Of course, all of our friends go over here while Mason stays on this side, which is lame. You're supposed to come over here. I want to see how all of our friends do with this. So let's see. Yutaka, you doing all right? You doing all right? Did you make it? Oh, did Yutaka get his nose pierced recently? Oh, he's doing some different things, isn't he? And Field, oh, Field's not handling it very well. It's okay, Field. You can try. Oh, Saya, I think she's got some heartburn. She's feeling it. But Mason, what did he have here? So yeah, burnt tongue. So he did burn himself. But you know what? It's okay. It is okay. He'll be just fine. All right. So let's go ahead and have him come over here and let's try. She got the chicken burrito. Let's try this bruschetta. We're going to have him take a sample food, but I just want him to have a good time with his friends, enjoy some laughs, some entertainment, and the festival. We should probably come. We can buy some swag. I guess we could do that. See what is available. So, yep, here he comes. He's like, hey, you guys going to buy something? They're like, yeah, absolutely. So let's see, we got a freezer bunny snow globe. He's going to go ahead and get some chili and curry powder because that stuff is delightful. And we got fireworks. We could do a sparkler. That could be fun. We'll just get one for now. And then we can go ahead and we'll try out our sparkler. I forget. I don't remember if I've ever done the sparkler. So let's light our sparkler. Oh, there he goes. Way to be, Mason. Oh, Saya's coming over. She's like, oh, hey, you got yourself a sparkler. I love it. And he's like, yep, just going to stand here and that's it. I love, look, it says he's still doing the sparkler. It disappeared just so he could hug her. That's so funny. Like, are you going to not have it be talking with this in between your face with fire flames hitting you in the face? But, you know, it's okay. Saya, Yutaka, they're all over here just having such a good time. I am loving it. Saya has left the conversation, and so Mason and Yutaka are just catching up, and you know, he wants to find out. He's like, man, you need to come over and see my new place. And Mason's like, oh yeah, man, I definitely need to. I completely forgot and I spaced it. So yeah, he's pretty excited to go and see the new digs and everything that's going on with him. So I think it'll be great. Mason has been going back and forth to sample and try all sorts of different food, so he is feeling pretty good from it. He's trying to learn all the local recipes, which I think really suits him and seems to make him quite happy. But I think we'll have him go ahead and we will do a tip for this guy. He seems to be doing pretty good. We'll go ahead and just give him a $10 tip as we listen with our friends. It looks like Yutaka's really enjoying it. He's like, I love your style. It is starting to get late though. We had a good time with our friends, just celebrating. They were happy for Mason. They heard about his promotion and everything, and they were like, man, you are killing it. But yeah, Yutaka has invited us to come on over to his place tomorrow, so we will definitely be doing that, probably in the morning. So yeah, I'm excited to go see it. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Happy Saturday, everyone. Mason has woken up feeling pretty good and refreshed this morning. He woke up around 7:30 and he's just been over here working on his robotic station. He is currently working on creating a computer chip because he is wanting to make the exo mech suit, which he is able to now. We just have to get all of the parts for it. So we are super close. We just need computer chips and I think some more just, I forget what it is, just some other kind of mechanical part thing that he can make. So anyways, it looks like, yeah, he has done it. So let's take a look to craft the exosuit. Okay, we need one more computer chip. We need about 5 more mechanisms, and then we need common upgrade parts. That one should be easy enough to get, so we can just buy that. So yeah, we are super close to being able to build one. But anyways, Yutaka has already sent him a text to let him know that he needs to come on over, so we are going to go ahead and head that way. We have arrived out here with Yutaka, and here it is. Here is his new place. You can see it's got all those green tones that he likes. Let me go ahead and empty out my wall here. Okay, there we go. So let's pull this down. All right, so yeah, Yutaka's place looks awesome. I'm loving the couch and his little table. And if you guys don't remember, this was actually, it used to be Jasmine Deer's apartment. So you can see it's definitely been renovated and, you know, freshened up a bit. So this is his bedroom. So yeah, pretty simple, just enough space for just, you know, him living his single life and loving it lifestyle. And so Mason is just chatting up with him. He's like, dude, it looks fantastic. I really like it. He's like, yeah, you know, it's been pretty great. What about you? Are you going to change up the apartment? He's like, oh, well, actually, I'm kind of thinking about moving somewhere else. He's like, oh, really? Where? He's like, still not quite sure. Probably still here in the city, but I don't know. Or I might just stay here and try to renovate the apartment that we're currently in more, because the landlord did say that I could if I wanted to, but that it would be on my dime. So Yutaka totally gets it. So yeah, they're just having a great time chatting and catching up. They're talking about the Spice Festival from last night, and then he is actually going to talk to Yutaka about, what's her name? Oh my gosh, I already forgot her name. Deborah. He's like, so let me take a picture of you in the new apartment. Got to put it up on my board. I love that. So Yutaka's like, so tell me everything that's going on. Like, give me the deets. And Mason's like, well, I think I told you how, you know, Deborah came over. She asked me if I would be her boyfriend. And I said yes, but I feel like I'm regretting it now. And Yutaka's trying to walk him through it. And he's like, you know, well, why, man? Like, what's going on? Why do you feel that way? He's like, well, it's like, you know, I know she's a great person and she's got a great personality. She's ambitious. She's hardworking. And he's like, yeah, so what's the negative side? It's like, well, I feel like something's just missing. He's like, so you're telling me that the chemistry is kind of missing. There's something in there. And he's like, yeah, that's exactly what I mean. And so Yutaka's like, well, man, you know, I get it. I get what you mean, but you really got to decide for yourself, you know, weigh your pros and cons. And like, can you see yourself having a future with her and having a family? And to be honest, that thought kind of freaks Mason out a little bit. He's like, well, I don't know. Like, she seems kind of serious. Like, I don't think she actually really wants kids. And Yutaka's like, well, what about you? Do you want to have a family and kids? He's like, well, yeah, of course. I mean, I'd love to have a family of my own. And, you know, I want to be a great parent. I don't want to be anything like my dad was. And I'm going to be there for my kids and make sure they have what they need. And so Yutaka's like, well, man, it sounds like you kind of know what you want to do. And so you just got to decide when you're going to actually do it. And Mason, it's so hard for him because he doesn't want to hurt Deborah and he feels so awkward because she just asked. But he's going to have to figure it out, unfortunately. But Yutaka's like, hey man, do you want to go out tonight? Or we could go out to you want to go over to the museum? He's like, what for? He's like, well, you know me, I like some art. I just want to try something new and refreshing. So Mason's like, oh, fine, Yutaka, let's go. We can go to the museum and then we can get ourselves some lunch while we're out. So, or like a, what would you call it? A lunch and a dinner, lunch/supper, something like that. But anyway, so let's go ahead and head on out with Yutaka. So Mason and Yutaka have arrived here at the art museum or art gallery, and this is what it looks like here in SIMato. I don't know about you guys, but this is like one of the most gorgeous museum builds I've ever seen. I'm obsessed with this little fountain right here and how blue the water looks. Like, it looks absolutely stunning. I don't know why I just went into build mode. Just ignore that. But yeah, Mason is going on in to check things out. We will go here to the first floor so we can take a look at the interior. Oh my gosh, I'm loving this. They are checking out some art pieces together. It looks like Yutaka is waving to some of the people here. There are some woodshop classes here that you can take if you are interested. And Mason is like, yeah, I mean, I guess this artwork looks nice. Like, it's not really my thing. And look, here is an art studio for more painting practice. What do we have back here? This is the bathroom, and then upstairs, oh, there's like a little kid paint area. And sorry if my game seems really laggy. I don't know why it's doing that right now suddenly. And a piano room up here. So they must have pianists come and play ever so often. Oh, and Evan is calling to talk. We'll talk with him later. And there is a bar to get refreshments up here. So that is really, really great. So yeah, Mason is really enjoying his time out here and just enjoying, because it is a pretty nice day. It's a bit chilly, but other than that, it's really beautiful outside. So Mason looks like he is coming down to the art room to check out what's going on in here because people are all coming in. And look at this painting. It looks terrible. And oh my gosh, he is shocked because, guys, this is Danica. Danica is here. Oh my gosh, like Mason is blown away. This guy's in here arguing with her about something, this Vincent Goth, but he is like really taken aback. He can't believe Danica's here. He didn't even know she was in town. He's gonna come over here to chat with her, just to see how she's doing. He's feeling really confused right now. And so, yeah, this is very, very interesting. So he is coming over. He's like, Danica, what are you doing here? Aren't you in El Salvadorada? And oh my gosh, he just blew her a kiss. Did he really just say, oh my gosh? And she's already flirting back. Of course she is. But she's like, well, you know, actually, I only recently just got back a few days ago. And he's like, you didn't even let me know? And oh my gosh, like he just keeps yelling at her. Mason's like, look, man, can you like cool your jets? It's like, it's fine. Like, please don't yell. We're at a museum. Like, there's kids around. Like, please don't make a scene. And so I love that he's like trying to make things somewhat better. But yeah, we are going to have them just, okay, Field, that's great. Okay, we're trying to talk with Danica right now. But he's like, why didn't you tell me that you were back? She's like, well, to be honest, I didn't really know that I was going to be coming back when I did. It was all kind of last minute, and I wasn't really all that sure, and a lot of things just happened. It was really, really dramatic, and there were some issues with all the flights and then my family, and things really didn't work out, and I was really stressed out. I wasn't sure how things were going to go, and I'm sorry. And, you know, Mason, he gets it, especially like family woes and whatnot, but he's feeling a bit hurt that she didn't tell him. But honestly, you know, he's happy inside to see her again. But she does seem pretty frustrated. So let's see if he can try to get her to, can he get her to laugh? We can try to calm her down. Is that an option, or is she leaving? I guess she left. She must be having just a really rough time right now, so she didn't want to be here any longer. Wow. So he is just not sure what to do, but he finds himself, see, guys, he's just daydreaming in here. Like, he's thinking about her, because let's see what it says in here. He thinks she's very attractive still, and they're best friends, lovers. She's neat. She's a high school graduate, and he wants to spend some time. Oh, there she is. She's still here. Oh my gosh, she didn't leave. Okay, great. So come on over here. Try to tell her a funny story. Let's try to make her happy and make her laugh, and just to try to catch up and at least try to make things less awkward, you know? Stop listening to music or whatever it is that you're doing, Mason. Come over here. But what is he doing? There he is. And he's like, so I'd love to catch up with you sometime if you're willing, you know, so just, you know, relax. I know things have been stressed out. But she's like, are you sure you're not too busy? And he's like, you know, don't worry about me. I'm actually doing pretty well. So you just let me know. My number's still the same. So let me know when you want to meet up and we can do that. And she's like, yeah, sure. That does sound good. I appreciate it, Mason. I don't mean to intrude. And he's like, no, it's no intrusion at all. I'm happy to see that you're doing so well. Like, you know, you've definitely seemed like you've changed a bit. And she's like, yeah, you know, I have. A lot's happened over the last few years, because you guys have to remember, they were like high school sweethearts, and then after high school, when he left for university, she went to go travel and all of that. So they've been in university. He was in university for several years, finishing up his education there. Now he's been working, so it's been quite a long time since they've seen each other. So things have just really changed, you know, for everybody. But Yutaka's just over here, like, I think he's trying to be like a fly on the wall. He's like, I'm just casually talking with this guy, trying to be here in person to get the tea, find out what's going on. And oh, Mason, why did he just age up? It is not time for his birthday yet. It was not time for his birthday. No. I'm going to switch him back to a young adult, because we still had 3 days. You guys saw that. I saw that. That's just not how that's going to work and go down. But I was trying to show you guys her cute, look at this cute outfit. Girl, you be looking fly. She is so classy. I love it. But okay, Mason, no. You are not an adult yet. We are going to fix this. I'm going to do this right now. Sim commands. Set age. He is a young adult. Okay. And then Eli. Oh my gosh. Eli's an old man now too. Eli, let me look. Oh, look at him. Oh, why does he look so, like, I feel like he looks so, like, skinny. Like, he's so funny. Oh my gosh, Eli, that is too much. Oh, he's an old man now. I cannot believe it. Whew. Okay, anyways, this has been a very interesting and weird kind of night. Like, Mason's not really sure how to feel about things right now, honestly. And what kind of food do they have here? These are all just boring foods. It's nothing too exciting. So I think we'll just go on home, because we're not sure how to feel, but I think Yutaka is wanting to come with us. So let's go ahead and get back to our house. Yutaka has come in, and apparently he doesn't want to eat any of the food that Mason had made. He was like, nah, man, fish isn't for me. But they are chatting it up now, and Yutaka is feeling a little bit tense. He's like, okay, that was a weird, awkward situation. Like, explain to me what was going on. And he's like, well, you remember Danica? She was like my high school sweetheart. He's like, yeah, I mean, I didn't really know her personally. I just know she came to visit you when we were at university. And he's like, yeah, well, she was there again, and I didn't know that she was back in town, because she's been gone for a few years. And he's like, oh, that's all. So what's going on? You guys just gonna rekindle your long lost love? And he's like, dude, I don't know. Like, she looks beautiful and gorgeous, of course, but I don't know how she is now. It's been so long, and I'm not sure how to feel about things, and I'm with Deborah now. Like, I feel like I'm in this whole sticky situation. I just don't know what to do about it. And Yutaka, like, I feel like he's somewhat sympathetic, but at the same time he's not. We're gonna play Party Frenzy with Yutaka just to see how it goes. Oh my gosh, of course our sync broke. It's okay, we'll just replace it. Mason is making plenty of money now that we can do that. But they're gonna come in here and play some games while they chat. He's like, okay, so then Mason, tell me, dude, what is your plan? He's like, well, you know, I already kind of made my decision that I want to end things with Deborah, but I just don't know how, because I feel dumb that I just accepted to be her boyfriend. But, you know, I guess I've done more dumb things in my life. And he's like, okay, well, what about Danica? What are you going to do there? And I love how there is just this nasty roach crawling around on my window. Nasty. But he's like, well, I told her I'd like to catch up with her, so I'll probably go out for coffee or something and just, I don't know, take it one thing at a time and see how it goes. And he's like, so do you have expectations? And Mason, I feel like deep down he does, but he knows mentally going into it that he shouldn't have expectations because he is only going to make himself feel disappointed if he allows it. And so there's a lot going on there. And Yutaka's like, well, man, I'm just glad I'm not you. And I'm living my best life, not having to worry about relationships. Like, oh, that sounds like way too much work, and I don't have time for that. And Mason's like, yeah, you know, I feel you there. But they're just going to enjoy their guys' night here, just chilling, the two of them, having time for games and whatnot. And we're going to have to see what happens with Mason and Danica and Deborah. And there's a lot of things going on. Now Mason's all stuck and confused and torn between women, and before it felt like he just couldn't get anyone to want to go out with him. And so now it's just, not that we know if Danica wants to go out with him, but she did kind of flirt with him, so we'll just have to see. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and end this episode here. So thank you so much for joining me, Tater Tots, on this new episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you aren't subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss the future episodes. And also my new upcoming series this week. Friday will be the first episode of the K-drama legacy, and I am so stoked to share this with you guys. Like, oh my gosh, I have been so excited behind the scenes. So definitely check that one out if you are interested. And don't forget to hit that like button and drop a comment down below. Let me know what you guys think, and I will catch you next time. See ya!
Please fill my cup. Am I really asking for much? It's been a long week, I'm looking for fun. Please fill my cup. Find me under the sun. SOS, I'm just looking for a good time. Oh, 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 oh. And I'm singing like, whoa.